Welcome to the video, How to Invest with InvestEngine, my favorite investment platform. On this video, we are going to go through how to set up an account, get yourself funded in your account, and starting to buy your first investment. So roll the intro and let's get started. You have a target to save. Buy button, time for a cup of tea. As always, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please consult with your professional investment advisor before investing, as investment carries a certain element of risk. That said, we are an investment channel and we are here for educational purposes only. So why InvestEngine? Well, InvestEngine is one of the new fintechs that I've been using now for about 6 months, and it's definitely the new kid on the block, so to speak. With the new financial technologies arriving, with the new apps, particularly this one, InvestEngine has one of the cleanest interfaces to use, makes it very straightforward and simple to use. That's why I absolutely love this app. It is on the app, so nice and easy. Take your phone and invest on there, or use a desktop application. I'm going to do the step-by-step guide on the desktop for illustration purposes, just to give you a nice overview of how to get started. So first off, for InvestEngine, you must be 18 years or over, you must be a UK resident, and they are only open for ETFs. Now, ETFs are exchange-traded funds. As a platform broker, they are regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, so you're in safe hands to know that they are regulated thoroughly throughout the UK. An account with InvestEngine is completely free to set up, so there's no harm in trying. Just click the link below. You'll follow my link to InvestEngine to get yourself set up. As I say, completely free to set up. Have a look around and have a look for yourself. Okay, so let's get started. So here we are on my YouTube channel, and just roll down to the description and you will see the first of the broker platforms I use is InvestEngine. Like I say, it is my favorite platform, so have a look on there. As I said, it's completely free to set up an account. The minimum deposit to get started is £100, and with that you will get another free investment bonus between £10 and £50. So that's a nice way to get started. So click on my link just here, InvestEngine referral, and that will take you through to the InvestEngine website. So here we are on the InvestEngine welcome page, and as you can see, you just come down just a little on what to do next. Here we go, create an account by clicking Get Started, and that is just below here. So we go on Get Started, and here we go. You're then presented with a login page, or to get started with a new account. Then you need to select if you are an individual or if you are a business. You can use this to invest your spare business cash and make your cash work better for you. So we are here as an individual. And as I said before, you must be 18 or over, a UK resident, and also a UK tax resident. And that is in order to open an ISA or a SIPP. So just pop in your email. So there we go. Once you've entered your email and password, it will send you a verification email just to confirm your email address is correct and working. When you click on that, you will go straight back into InvestEngine, where it will present you with the welcome page. And here you can see it gives you step-by-step guidance. So you can start by creating a new general investment account portfolio, which you can put your first deposit into. You can also open an ISA. You can also open a self-investment pension fund, a SIPP. In terms of using the best tax efficiency, depending on your own situation, ISAs are normally the best place to start because you can hedge all of your investments tax-free, so you do not pay tax on your dividend income and your capital gains, which is a profit between what you sell the investment for against what you purchased it for. So let's assume we're going to open an ISA. And here we go, open an ISA, enjoy tax-free investing, completely free. The annual allowance at the moment is £20,000. That is from the 6th of April until the 5th of April the following year. So it's a use it or lose it scenario, so it does not have any carry forward. So it's best to even make a deposit into the ISA, even if you're not going to invest it yet, because at least you've secured your fund, so you can invest that when you choose to, rather than wait for the following financial year. So you do need to take time to read through the declaration notes. and make your declaration. So you need to finish the registration, which is fine, just your personal information. Once you've completed all of that, you can then go back in to set up the rest of your ISA. So here you see in the main page, you have your ISA here, and it's set at cash at the moment. As always, you would want to make a small test deposit, whatever you're comfortable with. Normally try the minimum possible, which on this case is £100. Now we're at the main home page on InvestEngine. You can add a new, then you can select what type of cash account you want to use as your umbrella. So you have general, personal pension, which is the SIPPs, again tax-free, or the ISA is tax-free also. I would always suggest start with the ISA. That will always hedge your investments first, and later as you go forward, start to trickle some of your funds that you deposit into a SIPP and receive the extra 25% government bonus. Thank you very much. You always have two options with InvestEngine. You can let them do it for you, where you go through a choice of multiple choice questions as to assessing your risk and your outlook. This is obviously comes with a cost. They charge 0.15% for doing this and manage it for you, or you can go for the do-it-yourself option. Because InvestEngine covers only ETFs, they are very broad in their sense. Personally, I go to do it myself because I just want to take a very broad approach to my investment strategy. So we go to do it yourself. And here we come into the main our ETF range section. Because I'm looking very broad, I'm looking for the words world or global. This will give us the ETFs that are available. It's the selection of stocks and shares around the world, so it's a very broad global effort. So world or global, you can search those two words. Because I'm also looking to reduce my taxes in any possibility, I like to choose accumulation funds rather than distribution. And just here, you can choose to choose for your dividends, accumulating or distribution. So we'll just select accumulation. Okay. And here we have the short list of funds available. It's very nice to see that here we have accumulation here. These are the management fees that each of the individual funds take as an annual ongoing charge. As you can see, there are a long list of these. So let's try a filter on this one. We'll sort these for their ongoing charges, which is a TER. We'll go from low to high. And I want to go down and look for one of the world funds. You'll see there's many here. Some of these names you'll recognize, such as the S&P 500. That's the top 500 companies in the US. USA, just US broad. And we want to go down to this one here. SPDR, MSCI World. This is one I personally invest in. And as you can see, the growth path looks very nice. But let's just look at what the price performance over the last year has done. So here we have, the last year has performed at 17.9% increase. That's a lot better than you're getting in a bank, right? Don't forget, past performance is not an indication to future growth, but it does give a very good benchmark. Because I already have a portfolio set up, I can choose to add a fund to my portfolio 1 or portfolio 3. Those are the two active funds categories I use. And you'll see this ETF tracks 23 developed countries worldwide. So that gives me a very broad outlook on all the global activity of companies. As it's very broad, there are over 1,400 companies that this ETF participates in. So instead of going to buy a piece of every single company, buying the ETF gives you a broad overview of the whole lot. So it just buys a whole bundle instead of you going to buy every single one. It's worth remembering and checking out here at the bottom is always the key investor information. Have a look through that, check it aligns with your risk level as well. We're going to go ahead and invest now in one of these ETFs. And as always, you can start the saving plan to save on a regular basis. That allows you to invest every month when you receive your paycheck or as you want to. Otherwise, you can do this as a lump sum or a one-off. So if you were doing it today, you can choose this option. And then you simply choose the amount you want. So for example, £100. And then you can say, how do you want to add the cash? See, I've already set up my linked bank account. You could also link another account or do a manual bank transfer. Either of these options is just as good. And we go back to my portfolio that I hold in my ISA. Again, just for transparency, this is not financial advice. It's just to give you an overview of where I am in my fund and portfolio. As I mentioned earlier, I have started a fund only about 6 months ago. It's performing extremely well, as I'm sure. Here we are, and this has already given me a return of 7.1%. Because I like to carry a certain amount of risk, because I have more experience, I like to invest in slight other sectors as well, just to give me some exposure to what I think are new up and coming areas. Have a look at some of these for yourself. You may be interested. The blockchain is cryptocurrency network. Also into the artificial intelligence, that's a new up and coming sector. I also like to participate with Japan. Japan I feel is very underestimated at the moment. The same goes for India as well. I feel it's a little underrepresented in a world fund. Cybersecurity. Again, this is something I'm thinking of for the future. I think in the next 10 years, we will see a massive increase in the amount of cybersecurity companies and the amount we need to rely on them in the future. This is just my portfolio. As I say, I'm just covering this just to give you a very nice overview of exactly what I do with my portfolio. So that's your complete step-by-step guide of how to invest with InvestEngine. I hope you've enjoyed the content here. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please touch the subscribe button and remember the notification bell. That's going to then alert you when I upload the next videos in this collection. Until next time, take care.